Hello, friends, and welcome back to VHS. I'm your host, Jesse, and today, yes, since you last saw me, I've been standing in this room begging the internet for more Masters of the Universe content to react to because I'm so excited about the movie, and it looks like they finally listened. We got a featurette all about the Sword of Power, but before we get into it, I want to give a little credit to our man here, Nicholas Galitzine. Like magazine, they say on the internet. Galitzine. Guy's British, Greek-British, I hear. Very interesting combo. But it brings up a question. American hunks, where are we? Where are we at? British? Cavill's British? The Hemsworths are all Australian? Makes sense, they're a family. Where are the American hunks? Are we done? Do we not do American hunkage anymore? Where are our guys? Are they all the size of Jake Gyllenhaal? Like, what's the problem? Well, either way, good for this guy and good for us diving in to more Masters of the Universe content. Let's check it out. Go! All right, Grayskull mood.
Legend
Let's
said
go.
When Eternia was in its greatest
Look
need,
at him.
a hero would
Shoo!
step forth and wield the Sword of Power.
All right, listen, we're gonna have a little fun with this one. Let's talk about the Sword of Power. We got a nice, good look at it here. You know, my first reaction was I wasn't exactly sure. Like I'm looking at the poster, wasn't exactly sure if they were trying to imply a certain amount of translucence, but it seems like no, they're just going with very shiny, cold blue steel kind of look here. Blue steel, Zoolander in the house. But the dimensions are clear. They are nailing it. They're respecting the clunkiness of this sword. It's very broad. It's not just literally a broadsword, but it's very broad in the base. But they didn't shy away from it, right? They just went for it. Beautiful.
That sword is mine.
The Sword of Power is a vessel for ancient.
He looks good. All right, now this... They can't just rip his clothes off with lightning 9 times in the movie, right? So maybe this is like the first time, and then ever since then they get him like magic-resistant Eternian clothing, something like that. But it looks good. How else are you going to do it? In live action, you got to get real with it. You got to get the lightning going.
With incredible power.
That looks great on the edges. Sheesh. It's big, right? Look at the size of it compared to him. That's right. That's right. It has to be a little silly, the concept of anyone being able to wield this thing. You need some sort of He-Man. We got one.
It was so exciting getting to wield it for the first time.
It's got this very iconic design.
Travis Knight. We're back. I've just put our man on camera here while we celebrate the man who is doing his darndest to bring this thing to life in the way that's going to be respectful and full of love and just celebration. And we see it in the colors and the design. Let's go, Travis.
Iconic design from the original series.
So cool. I had so many Panthors. They were fuzzy. Remember that? Battle Cat looking great. Classic toys. Hot take. If you had multiple versions of the He-Man action figure, battle damage superior to OG. Superior to the original flavor, because it was the same exact action figure, but with battle damage. You could hit him with the sword and it would change 1 strike, 2 strikes, knock him out. Fantastic. Also, what's going on with the mold on He-Man here? They look a little like bad guy face.
It looks like the Sword of Power.
Because it is, bro.
In the 80s, to see the sword brought to life, it's a massive slice of nostalgia.
Me and you both, Idris.
Transformed into the sword held aloft. It was a moving experience for me because how much this world has meant to me over the course of my life.
I have the power!
Guys, it's really not that long ago. It really is not that long ago where you had directors sitting in these chairs doing these EPKs going, you know, and I never read the comics, but I understand it's a story about a man or a woman who has a set of challenges and either overcomes them or doesn't. I get it. Not anymore. This man knows what he's talking about. He's talking about the love, the nostalgia that we're all looking for, right? The respect. And he's actually giving a rat's ass. Thank you.
My life.
I have the power!
Looks great.
On set, they kind of have to steal the sword back off of me.
Oh, yeah.
Not the
Hey,
safest
that
thing.
big hit brings up something great. Let's talk about this for a second. Let's watch this again. It's a PG-13 movie. It's a family movie. We can't literally cut people in half and have their guts hanging out all over the. But we're not doing that. We're not doing Michonne from Walking Dead. Okay, but let's be clear. It's a sword. It can cleave. that can happen. So what do we do? How do we show in a like PG-13 sense how powerful this thing is? Watch the way he bats this dude away like he's hitting him with a tree trunk.
Sword back off of me.
Comes in, little slicey, don't see it, watch it, here it comes. Boom!
Safest thing in the world.
Beautiful.
Masters of the Universe. It's such a fantastical world.
Ramping into part 2.
Seen on camera.
This is the follow-up, has a couple extra shots I wanted to see.
I grew up watching it in the 80s.
Get hyped.
Cartoon was out there.
Fisto.
Bring that
Good shot of
to life
Fisto.
in a modern way.
All right. Oh, whoa. This is why I wanted to watch the second one. This is why I had to watch the second one with you guys. First of all, I think we get Fisto punching up Beastman.
Being able
Might be Beastman, might be just be a grunt. Beastman looks a little tough. He's going very lizardy maybe. I don't know why he's not furry. But this is what I want to look at.
to life in a modern.
Tell me the filmmakers are taking it seriously and nailing all the important aspects without telling me all those things I just said. Well, you show me a picture of how they're doing Evelyn, how they've designed Evelyn, the casting, the look. To be clear, you do not have to pay great respect and homage to Evelyn to have a good He-Man story. But the fact that they're doing it shows you how good it can be. Let's go.
Way. It's quite special.
It's rare that you get to dive into a world that has so much lore and so many details.
It's not rare that the two female characters end up fighting each other, even though one is basically a soldier, Tila, a technology-wielding soldier, I'll give you that, versus Evelyn, who is a dark female Gandalf. Like, what are we talking about, bro? And it comes down to just staff-on-staff violence. It's incredible. Snake Mountain looking great.
These characters for pretty much my entire life.
Looking good.
We're honoring what came before, but make
Okay, who we got? Who we got? If this, okay, right above his head, you see Ram Man. That's clearly supposed to be Ram Man. Short, squat, helmet. We got it. Over on the left, oh, I'm not pulling his name, but the triangle eyes, top left, that looks, nah, is that Mechanic? Is that going to be Mechanic? Is Mechanic with triangle eyes? Help me. Of course, Fisto on the right with the big dumb fist in the air. We can all acknowledge how dumb that is, right? Fisto, he's got a fist. Who cares? We're doing it anyway. If this little like midget person between Fisto and Ram Man turns out to be some half-ass attempt at a human-looking Orko, I'm walking out. I'm walking out. I don't think this is going to happen.
it new.
Eternia is a beautiful...
We can give credit to Guardians of the Galaxy and James Gunn for walking so this movie could run, right? Beautiful. I've never really understood. I mean, it's magical, right? The staff, the ram's head staff, so cool. Look at the spine coming off the back of it. Gnarly, dude. Always kind of goofy as like a melee weapon, but we understand it's very powerful. It just looks incredible. We're actually just doing it.
Adam has to wield the sword of power. The
Sorceress!
sword of the world and people he loves.
What am I supposed to do?
I'm not saying that doesn't look like a beast, man. I'm not saying that. But if that's Beast Man, then we've got one character very, very far from the cartoon design and every other character pretty close to the cartoon design. What do we think about that? Let me know in the comments. Beast Man.
Take the sword. Protect them.
When you're embodying a larger-than-life character like He-Man, you bear a certain amount of responsibility to the fans.
Yeah, you do. You have to go work out a little bit. There we go. There's the shot. There's the full shot.
He used to look like.
The suggestion that my man used to look like some sort of spindly pencil-necked indoor kid, and he went to a few fight classes. Now he looks like this. Like, relax. He's always looked like
Feels
this.
like the most powerful man in the universe.
Oh yeah, these shots of Eternia.
My generation.
We need that color, right? It's got to be gorgeous.
Together.
These action sequences are incredible and so much fun.
He just grabs it. So much going on in this shot that's worth looking at. Are they not doing it? purple through to the orange, yellow, red, like the dark forest of purple. Here comes a toy that everyone had. Shah just grabs the blades. What happened? Well, I tried to chop him, sir. Yeah, and he grabbed the blades. Some kind of He-Man.
So much fun.
Bye.
This is your chance to stand tall.
Battlecat. They're saving Battlecat for the movie, you know. Beautiful. Beautiful. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Great to see it. And by the way, how about the confidence of this movie? To do a whole featurette on the sword. Look at the sword. Look up close at the sword. See what it's going to do. See how it looks in action. Because Travis Knight knows what he's doing, and he's ready to deliver for us. See more. Great shot near the end in daylight where you could see the actual green on the Man-at-Arms uniform. So it's not like we're all just going to be 2000s X-Men wearing metal plating and dark leather, right? There's going to be some color there. I think it's just going to depend on maybe the flashbacks, current time, yada yada. We'll see. Maybe by the end we rescue Eternia and everyone goes back to colorful clothing. That'd be a nice twist. Ram Man could get that red going again, not just metal. A lot of silly characters that we get to see, but that's the point, right? They're not shying away from the silliness. You just get in the world, you say this is what it is, and no one makes a joke about it. No one's like, can you believe that man's so beastly? Wait, what? No one makes a joke. We just go. And there's a lot, remember, there's a lot of history here. We can set this up for a long time because Skeletor, remember, Skeletor is not the original inhabitant of Snake Mountain. It's not called Skeletor Mountain, it's called Snake Mountain. Because now I'm not going to remember, it's like King Hiss, was it King Hiss? There's a lot of different snake names that get all mixed up in my head, but there's a whole thing about the snake people living in Snake Mountain before even Skeletor got there. We got Zodak out in space somewhere, he's always a threat. A lot of ways we could go with this. So I'm so excited. And it's really great to see Nicholas Galitzine is doing everything he can to say like the thing that we want him to say. I don't know what this is. I'm a young man, but I've looked into it. It looks great. And I'm excited to be this man. Of course you are, Nick. Of course you are. And you're looking great at it. Sword looks good. Idris looks good. That shot of those toys was pretty awesome, huh? God, that one back. Those are still at my mom's in a basket. I'm going to go get those. Okay, Master of the Universe, 1 month away. We're getting so close. Bring us more content, Internet. We're ready to react. We're ready to talk about it. Hit me in the comments with your expectations. What did you like in this featurette? What looks funky to you? Are you and me having the same thoughts about Beastman? What's going on with Beastman? Why are we doing that with Beastman? I don't know. But if you are, or if you're having any thoughts about this in any way, shape, or form, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to support what it is we do here, which is having the year of our lives here for us old heads. Master of the Universe is right around the corner. And until then, we live here. Only on VHS. I'm so happy.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, and please like and subscribe. Check out more of our videos. Leave a comment. Or don't. You do you.